Okay, so after a long delay, thanks to, the holiday period being a bit busier than usual and a 2-day Royal Mail strike in the UK, I finally got the package I've been waiting for a couple of weeks now. So I am going to open it up live and you'll get my genuine, honest reactions as you see the stuff that I've bought. So let me just cut away now. I always appreciate the great lengths that Chuck, I guess he's my art dealer. I appreciate that. Makes me sound really fancy, much fancier than I actually am. I appreciate the lengths he goes to protect this artwork. And this, I should mention that these are prints that he has made. I'll show you them in a second once I get this open. So these are high quality prints of storyboards from Batman the Animated Series. These are from the episode p.o.v. I've got 3 of them. This sequence is from the end of the episode after Montoya and Batman have foiled the crooks, and they're in the process of getting Montoya, Bullock, and I want to say Wilkes. I want to say his name is Wilkes, but I can't remember his name off the top of my head. The little red-headed rookie on the police force. So the reason why these have to be prints and are not originals is because the studio wouldn't actually let the artist keep the original copies of their storyboards. So they had to be scanned manually by the artist. Now, in this case, Chuck got the original scans of the originals, I should say, from storyboard artist Brad Rader. And he's put together these wonderful prints here. Now, they're actually matted as well. There's matted, is that the right term? They're mounted, excuse me. They are mounted on this black card. Now, something extra special about this, I'm not sure, let me zoom in a bit closer so you can see that little squiggle there. So this is actually the signature of Ingrid Oliu, who played Renee Montoya in the episode. I'm really happy with how these have come out. So if you want to buy these yourselves, you can pick them up at LA Comic-Con, which is going on today, the 2nd of December, until I believe the 4th of December. You can go to the Heroic Fine Art booth and pick them up there. But let's take a look at these a bit closer. So the reason why I originally was only going to buy this one, because look at this detailed drawing of the docks in Gotham. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. And you can see on here there's notes for the dialogue that's being said at the time. Action notes here, so like Bullock watches as Wilkes. Oh, I did remember his name was Wilkes. Great. Bullock watches as Wilkes and Gordon congratulate Montoya. Wilkes smacks fist into his palm as he says, "Gang. Yeah, what a collar." This is beautiful. All 3 of these, I think I mentioned this if I didn't already, all 3 of these storyboards are from p.o.v. And I'm just enamored with these. I would absolutely love it if this series continued and we got some other episodes. Now, p.o.v. is not one of my favorite episodes. It's an enjoyable episode, but imagine having some of the storyboards from Two-Face Part 1 or Feet of Clay Part 2 or Heart of Ice or, oh, almost got him. Jesus, that would be amazing. But as a start, these are amazing. And the signature from Ingrid is amazing. I believe Ingrid is actually going to be at the Comic-Con as well. If you ever want to go and meet her, then swing by and say hello. But let's look at the next storyboard. Now this one, from around the middle of the episode, the latter half of the episode, where Montoya, I believe this is when Montoya has rescued Batman from the gang. And I keep reading that as, it says SFX, sound effects, machine gun fire. I read that as sexy machine gun fire. I think that says more about me than it does anything else. But again, look at these illustrations. They're amazing. I mean, I've said it already, but I'm so pleased with these. They're beautiful. And you know, the performer's signature there is just the icing on the cake. But yeah, oh. And then let's look at the last one. Oh, this one is actually from the very end of the episode. Like one of the last lines of dialogue. Ugh. It's actually from the end of the episode when Bullock, Montoya and Wilkes are given their badges back, and Bullock's all grumbly, like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah. What was that, Bullock?" He smiles and says thanks. But yeah, these are great. I'm so pleased to be given the opportunity to get these a little earlier than the rest of the world. This isn't a sponsored video by any means, by the way. I bought these with my own money. I would have loved to have received them a little sooner, but unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, we've had problems with Royal Mail strikes and just general slower delivery because it's the holiday season. Have a look on the other side of these. No, there's nothing on the back, and that's fine. These are just wonderful. I need to get frames for these. I had planned on putting these in my portfolio, but I feel like they might be a little bit too big. I have a poster portfolio that these will probably fit in. That'll probably be all right. But yeah, these are wonderful. I've said it like 5 times already. I'm ecstatic with these. They're wonderful. I just really hope that we're able to do more. So thanks for giving me the opportunity to get these a little early, Chuck. If you're watching, probably not. And remember again, if you want to get these yourself and you happen to be going to LA Comic Con, swing by the Heroic Fine Art booth to pick it up. And if you see Ingrid, just say hello to her. I remember listening to her on Batman the Animated podcast, and she seemed like such a kind, sweet lady. Very touched by interactions with the fans that are that have strongly identified with René Montoya. So, okay, that's it from me. Bit of a impromptu, no script ramble video, but I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Oh yeah, I've recently uploaded some video essays. I've done one on how classic Hollywood influenced the creation of Clayface in Batman the Animated Series. I did one on 3 comics that fans of Batman the Animated Series must read, as well as 3 side recommendations. And I've just posted a video about how Batman the Animated Series redefined Two-Face. My next video is going to be another video essay. And it's, no, I'm not going to tell you what it's about. I'm going to keep it as a surprise. But it's a little more unconventional. I'm not going to focus on a villain. Well, they're not necessarily a villain. But yeah, look for that to go up within the next week or so. It depends really on how much progress I make with it. I've got most of the script written. I just need to take the effort to capture footage and find good high-resolution screenshots. I used too much footage in my Two-Face video, so Warner Brothers has claimed that. But, you know, I'm not monetized, so who cares, right? Okay, well, that's it from me. I've rambled enough. So take care,